Alrighty folks, apologies there, my half-asleep brain. It stopped stream rather than change thing. But we're back, and we're going to finish this game. No excuses now. So, I'm just gonna... I'm pretty damn sure it's not in this room. And we've looked everywhere else, so I'm thinking I must just have missed it at the start. I'm just checking I can't just hand it in. No, I'm definitely missing one. Definitely not in my bag. Let's go back down the stairs then and triple check all those earlier rooms. Hmm?
I was just down to myself and make my sandwiches and then I'll continue watching.
Yeah, that's fine. You eat something first now. Smashy smashy. Right, let's quickly check in here. So there's nothing in this one, nothing over there, nothing around there, nothing in these cupboards, nothing next there, nothing next to that, nothing next to there, nothing there. The drawer does not open. It's not this one. This is the upside down one. It's not gonna be oh, helps I don't fall through the floor. I don't see it stuck to any of these. It's not in the cupboard. It's not there. It's not in the box. It's not in the shelves. It's not in this room, I'm pretty sure now. I've checked this room for thoroughly. No, it's not here. This one can get closed. This one. It's not there, it's not there. It's not there, it's not there. It's not in the box, it's not in there, it's not in there. As far as I can tell, it is not in this room, so we can close this box. Which just leaves this one, the one we started in. Nothing there. Only half the cupboard wants to open. It's not there. It's not in the bed. It's not anywhere up there. It's
nothing in the cupboard that opens halfway because he was quite adamant to try and I didn't see him get anything, but I'm just...
I think the only thing in that cupboard is another vase, which I don't think I can get to. So I don't think it's that.
Okay.
I'm going to go down with this and I'm going to very thoroughly check this room to make sure that it's not just lying around here as a well done, you got through this room, have a battery pack. No, it is not in here. That was not given out as a reward. It is not in this room. Okay. So if it's not this room, and it's not those two rooms, I will check a little before this and see if it could be anywhere here. Because I am an idiot that will miss these things. I will miss small details that are really important. What is that? That's an inkwell. Well, you know what? We can make a map. Let's just do that. There we go. We've made a map. Not that it really matters, but we've made a map. Oh, we missed a voice line. Shame.
This is starting to make me uneasy. Maybe that
Oh, it's a clock.
wasn't really me. I hate giving him the reason. This is getting out of hand.
There it is.
Another companion disappeared.
Find that?
Yeah,
Fear is taking over.
back here.
But there's nothing that Robert Kansas can't solve. I'm trying to keep both my sanity and composure, but my companions
It's
are making it
I only checked this side of the room when I was in here earlier.
I'm the only one here who has
So it was on this bookshelf here. Oh well. We found a voice line, we found a voice recording, and we found the last battery pack. So let's get on to the next bit. Now that we can move on. Let's put it in and save. Right, let's carry on. It's another one of these puzzles, I see. Okay. Okay, well.
We're still watching whoever it is.
I guess this will go up here then. So we can. Okay, well, we possibly could have jumped up there, and up there. There we go. Try those two. No, I can't jump that high. Hello, Mr. Cat.
Stopped him in his bricks a little bit.
Did you enjoy your lamb, did you? Did you enjoy your lamb? So, we've just fed Mr. Cat, so he is more than happy to be charging around the room at full speed. Right, okay. Well, let's pull that switch again. We will have to put these back up on the shelf. I do wonder if there's a way of getting them to... I suppose maybe we put it like on top of this one, maybe it will move to that one as like a sticky thing, and we can just jump up it. Yeah, there we go. I say as I immediately failed the jump. I think because that's so high, we want that one on there. I think that's what it is. Oh, hang on. Oh, for God's sake. I assume we can't move them while the thing's in action. But we can... Yeah, we can move this where? Move this way? I could just put it there. That's... This one there, so it will shunk into that one. And this one, I have a feeling that we want this one actually to be no, we do want this one to be there just so we can have a platform to jump onto. Maybe we could just move that one out of the way and just jump straight onto it. I don't know. Let's try that and see. That's when I actually hit jump. I don't think I can jump onto that, but maybe I could jump onto the one behind. Actually, I think if I do the weird, yeah, if I do the weird, yeah, there we go. Ah, okay, so now it's open there. So now I need to turn the switch off so I can use these boxes to get up there.
This is not your chicken, this is my chicken. You got your own chicken. Trying to steal my chicken.
This is the ham when you live with several cats and try and steal each other's food.
It's time I prove my
I
worth,
didn't try to
Holmick.
steal his food.
You've been putting me to the test all this time. And this is when I have to show how strong I am. I won't collapse. I promise. After your confession, I feel I've overcome what happened to my parents. I feel closer to you. There are no doubts or laments left. I must only worry about science. I know you trust me, and I'll show you I'm completely committed to your work.
That looks like a trapdoor. That's a non-lightening corridor. In any direction, it seems. Oh well. Ah! Okay. It's one of those puzzles. Is this the way we came? This is the way we came. Okay. Well, all the clocks have been saying 3 o'clock. So 3 o'clock would be... Okay, so just come out that one. That one. Ah, good. Okay, now we've got something different. So those two are the same. This one's different. Okay. This one the same pattern as the thing we started on, so I'm gonna guess with that one. No. Okay. Right, so this one, and then it was this one. And I'm gonna go with the clouds. And then I'm gonna go with the checkered one, because we've not seen the checkered one before. Now we've seen all of these before. Let's go with this one. Oh, damn it. So, just want to check this is, yeah, it's definitely where they came in. Right, so it's this way. Then it's this way. Then it was this way. Then it was... I think I went straight on. And then this is the one that I didn't know where to go. I tried going straight on, that took me back to the beginning, so we'll try going this way. Ha! All the roads are the same this time, so we'll just go straight on. No. Okay. So... we made a wrong turn there. So that way. That way. Clouds. Then checkers. Then this one. Yep, and then this way. No. Okay, so it must be that one. Clouds. Checkers. Wood. This way. Ah! Here we go. What we found. Found another letter. Of course we did. It's me, Kansas. God damn it, I didn't know you were here. I heard you'd gone missing. I didn't imagine you'd be so close. I managed to get this note to you without anybody noticing. If they do notice, I'm as good as dead. I had written to you some letters that were meant to be delivered to your home address. I imagine Dr. Holwick hasn't even sent them to you. That maniac is ridiculous of son of a bitch. I'll try to get out of here. I think I owe you. Stay strong, Ben. You're here for more than 24 hours. Okay. Well, there's not a safe. Well, the combination we heard earlier was... oh, Okay. I don't think it's the full 8 digits we heard earlier, so I don't know what the combination for this one is.
Travis, the one before this was also a 5-digit one.
No, there was the radio making digits earlier, but it was 8 digits long. I don't
Yeah.
think it would be that one.
I know, but the safe before this was 5 digits. Whereas the safe before that was 4, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't hold it against it.
No, I'm just looking around to see if I can see any. Oh, hang on, could open this one.
Oh no, don't
1813. Okay.
Don't fall apart.
Oh god. 1813. Okay.
I was asking my roll to please not fall apart.
8 1. Hey. Got a key, got a voice line.
I've been looking at the university maps thoroughly, and I've discovered there's a series of underground tunnels which connect several areas. It's a good way to investigate without being seen. These tunnels are old, but they seem to be used frequently. This is making me uneasy.
Okay, now I'm in some sort of mine. Right. Okay. Oh, another voice line. Here we go this time.
Really? They're removing me from the case? Huh, they could have told me before and spared me the effort. They probably removed the rest one by one. But this makes no sense. Somebody has to do something. I wonder what Bennett would have done in my place. I won't tell him, but he's the only one who's been useful here.
Why are there so many pianos?
I love piano.
I love pianos, but there's just there's so many of them. I was really confused because my mouse pointer is showing up again, which it doesn't usually do.
Try tab back in. Something fixed.
I just tapped the inventory and then that seemed to fix it. Right. Hello, Mr. Cat. Okay. Nope, can't move that. Can I light these things? No.
I ate too fast.
Are you trying to defend your chicken from the other cat? Can't get that one to work. Okay. Ah, there's a cube up there. Where's my... Aha! Button. Aha! Let's check the other way first. More voice lines.
Not only they've removed me from the case, but they now close it without having reached a single conclusion. It's obvious something's going on here that's beyond our control. Some big fish must be involved here if they closed the case before we gave up. If they think I'll stand there with my arms folded, they better forget about it. I don't even care about the police force. I don't care about anything. That lunatic must pay for this.
Well, we found the inkwell. Dear William, I'm sorry for the reply. I've been very busy. I'm glad to hear that everything's going wonderfully out there. From what I'm telling you, you revolutionised the discoveries we made together, and I can't help but feel a little envious. But I left all of that behind a long time ago. It was the stage my life was over. Now I want to focus on my future, my family. I have a wife who needs me, a daughter who adores me, and a job that despite I don't earn as much as I want, lets me sleep at ease every night with no regrets. I couldn't ask for more. There's no news for you to know that success did not outweigh the methods we used. I hope rejection doesn't get you by surprise. I recall we had very capable people. Lean on them in particular. Delegate some work and don't try and do everything on your own. Warmest regards, old friend Walt O'Donnell. I see. Okay. Right, well, let us continue and try and get this big cube. Alright, well, there's nothing else here. So let's have a quick look this way before we... Oh, for God's sake. Dear Doctor, I've been told the only way to reach you is by post. How are things in Philadelphia? I've gathered there's something big going on in there. I imagine it must be a good reason to leave your project so suddenly. We discovered where the worms come from. There's a plague in the courtyard. The waste has treasured a lot of bugs. Certainly disgusting. Surely you want to find somewhere else to hide the waste. The courtyard just doesn't seem the best place. It'll be interesting to discover the reason behind the extreme growth of these worms. It seems that things aren't reaching adult stage. They grow as worms and die due to a sudden increase in size. Since I can't be part of the team, can't join you in what you do, I'll have to find something disgusting to entertain myself with, won't I? When you come back, could I work on your team? I think I'm ready to join. I feel the need to continue my father's legacy. I'll be as good a substitute. You won't even notice the difference between my father and I, you'll see. When are you coming back? If you're going to take long, can you send a letter to some other doctor so they can start with the collaboration? I'll do anything. I don't mind starting from the bottom. What do you say? I wouldn't be a bad birthday present. I know everyone believes I'm not ready for what you do down there, but I can assure you that I'm indeed. I've been mentally preparing all this time. Evelyn O'Donnell. I see. That was where we just came from, so yes, there's nothing else in here, so it must be through this room. Yeah, it's a corridor. Oh, there's some wood, which means I'm going to need a lockpick soon. The lockpicks. Lockpicks. What have we got now? Dear William, thank you, I appreciate your concern. If I keep afloat, it's because I follow your philosophy. There's nothing for me in this war. I have my own worries, enough worries to meddle in something that doesn't interest me in the least. I received a letter from the state. When I read it, it was from them. I feared the worst. I'm surprised they haven't compelled me to go by force. I guess I can avoid that as long as things don't get worse. They'll keep insisting that we collaborate in whatever that is. Are you aware how much profit is generated by the war? You might be interested in taking part somehow. The state could provide resources. It's a wild idea. With regard to working with you again, I'm afraid I'll have to reject your offer once more. Our wife is getting worse by the day. They're testing new therapies on her. Some have worked a couple of days, others have had side effects. As you understand, I don't want to leave my wife alone in such condition. Besides, she never knew what I worked on. I'm an angel in her eyes. I don't want to keep holding on to that. I want her to keep holding on to that thought. I don't want to disappoint my family. Hope you can keep going without my help. Almost regard, old friend Walt McDonald. Something else flashing here, I'm sure. I just imagined it. Must have done. Oh well. Well, this. Hooray for tape. Okay, so.
Welcome to the University of Medicine and Applied Sciences of Crowswood. Each and every one of you have been chosen for your aptitudes, intelligence, and excellence. Despite your qualities, don't you even dare to think this will be a piece of cake. No. No. Here, you'll learn how to create your own formulas. You'll have access to the most advanced technology. And you'll learn that morals are no more than another burden imposed by society to impede us to advance. In this university, neither I nor any of the professors will limit you in the intellectual field. Discipline, however, is essential. Any lack of discipline will be sanctioned and might lead to expulsion from this university. Having stated that, you can go to the corresponding classrooms and the professors will tell you all you need to know. Good luck. You'll need it.
I can't seem to pull this switch. Oh well. Nails. So we've got nails and we've got a plank. We just need a saw and we've got a lockpick. Then we can go. Apparently, the lockpick looks like a bathroom door, because of course it is. See, I would have thought the saw was back there because there's all these tools lying around, but apparently not. There's a shovel, there's wrenches and screwdrivers and stuff. I would have thought the saw was with them, but apparently not. So yes, let's keep on looking around. Maybe we'll find the saw just lying around as ever. You get out of breath really easily in this game. Why are the fire extinguishers up so high? That's an interesting question. William, you are frightening me. I have no wish to know what you do. I will be of any use and want to keep as distant as possible from whatever it is you're doing right now. My family is not to blame for anything. I made each decision on my own. Neither my wife nor my daughter have to know anything. I'm a new man. Respect this. Look for another person who's able to play my role. Stop this mad obsession with me and please stay away from my family. They've done nothing. Well, that's a bit of usual spiral into madness. Right, okay. So there's nothing here. Is there anything? Can we go up? We can't go up those stairs because there's stuff in the way. There's stuff in the way. Right, okay. Ah, there's the saw. So it's a saw, it's nails, it's a block of wood, it's a lockpick. Right, okay. Just make sure there's nothing else we need to pick up here, and then we'll go try and find the door again. Yeah, I think it's back this way. Maybe we'll even try and do it perfect again. fuck, damn it. I knew I was gonna fuck up at the last second. I just, my nerves were going like, oh, you're actually doing well. We can't allow that.
It's my fault. I started watching.
It's fine.
Shouldn't have started watching. I'm sorry.
It's fine. As I said, it's just one of those things that I was like, actually got to the end and I was like, I'm actually gonna do it. I'm actually gonna get this. No, I'm not. No. Hooray for self-belief and all that. Right. Dear William, I'm sorry to reject your offer again. How many bloody letters are you going to get by rejecting offers? I feel unable to accept it. No matter how many zeros you add to the check, it's not a matter of money. On one hand, it's a moral issue, and on the other hand, I have family to worry about. Science has taken a backseat in my life. Family comes first. I'm sorry. My wife seems so much better, and my daughter Evelyn is beginning to show interest in science. I want to show her all I know from a more ethical point of view. I know your opinion on this, and it's my decision. I wish you to respect it in the end. Only results matter, right? I'd like you to stop insisting on the subject. I'm not the same person you knew, and I couldn't be useful to you. My views on things have changed drastically during the past few years, and as I've already said, my priorities are very different now. What was that? Ah, nothing. Did I delete that one already? Yeah, I deleted that one already. Right, I guess we're carrying on through here with this vent. There's a ladder. No, it's just a vent. Do 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 da 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 da. Another unfortunate event. Husband to Grace O'Donnell found dead. Body was found in strange circumstances in the backyard. Autopsy confirmed he died from morphine overdose. He was found dead by his 15-year-old daughter. Daughter and son is Paul O'Donnell, husband to the famous missing woman Grace O'Donnell. He was found dead, seen in the backyard of his Lingleston house by his own daughter, aged 15. Having confirmed his death, he was taken to the Forensic and Anatomical Institute in order to determine the cause of death. Everything indicates he dies from morphine overdose. Strange circumstances surrounding his death led to believe it could be an accident owing to the pressure he'd been under from his wife went missing a few weeks ago. Everything points towards abusing morphine to get to palliate the pain. Grace O'Donnell has been known as the media in recent weeks following witness appearance, also under mysterious circumstances. She suffered from severe depression, though it appears to be under control in recent months. Alright, well, we'll save, I guess. Another voice recording.
I've gone through this before. The abominations, the experiments, the tests. I must find a way to escape destiny. But I don't know how. The worst of all is that I don't know how to get out of the track. And the more risks I run, well, the more intense the visions are.
The visions. Well, I guess there's nothing else over here. I guess we'll go down the stairs and see what's there then. Oh. What's in the box? It's a syringe, but there's no worm attacking us this time. Yeah, this looks like a Portal ripoff. Oh. Fuck's sake. No, missed.
It's survey time, and I want you to be honest this time. I don't want any surprises like the last time. What part of this test did you enjoy the most? I'm starting to think that the walkie-talkie is broken and that you can't hear me.
And another voice line.
Destiny. I understand it. It's all written, and nothing can be done to change it. Having hope might prolong agony to make the ending more complex than it is.
Warm? Getting warmer! Whoa, you're going the right way! So hot! I'll be honest with you, because I want to be completely frank. Neither your father or I are there. But keep going. I want you to see something.
Just make sure I'm not missing anything on these shelves again after last time. No, that seems to be everything. It's a chest. A treasure chest.
Do you understand now? Your father and you are the spark of great changes. Let me help you to bring your light beyond, to become part of history, to make future generations feel grateful for the progress we've achieved. Aren't you thrilled about the idea? Let's make a deal. If I achieve my goal with you, I'll extend your life as much as I can. You'll be one of the first people fortunate enough to live for many, many years. When you like that, the children of your children thank you personally for what you've done for them. But for this to happen, you have to help me. Yeah, don't get scared later as your father did. Okay?
Don't trust no one, son.
Don't trust
All
no one?
decisions you've made up to now have been influenced by other people. Follow your intuition. You'll doubt, and you'll let others guide you. Don't do it. Even those who try to help you will deceive you. You have to go your own way. Choose the roads you want to follow. At least you'll have some peace of mind if you disappear.
After this tragic moment, he's lost his mind for good.
Must be beautiful to start a family, right? Just that's great science, Walt O'Donnell. He had everything a science could hope for men at his disposal, promising projects possible to create his own formulas, but alas he decided to fall in love with one of his own students, no less a person inferior to his category. He abandoned me, promising that if someday I, great William Holwick, needed his skill for a great project, I could count on him. Years later, when his daughter was born, I went to visit him in person as a gentleman I am. I congratulated him on his beautiful girl. Who would have thought that in the future she would become my best student and a key part of my projects, and the great scientist I am. I asked him to help me in the highly important project, but he refused my offer. I moved to the inevitable end. He and his wife died, and I kept his daughter. She really had a talent for a bright future in this regard. I can confirm that Walter Donald did a very good job. The thing is, I could have done the same again, except the coffee she offered me. If I had to convince her, and if I failed, strangle her with my own hands. I'm regretting having asked James Leffer for his opinions. I'm getting soft, and my intuition has worked fairly well until now. Trying to work out that bit, what that bit's actually saying, but yeah, it's fine. I'm sure it'll make sense in the end. I hope. These are all covered to this one, so this won't be open. Nothing up there. Right. Can we move those boxes? No. Oh, we can move them that way, right? Move them. Go them this way. Okay, so we need to find I have a horrible feeling I meant to have used that to climb over the... Yeah, I have a horrible feeling I was meant to have used that to climb over. Oh well. Oh no, it just opens. There we go. No, oh. Maybe I needed it to get up there first. No, I can't. Oh, I need to get up that platform. Jump over to there. How do I get up there? Ah, right, okay. 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 How do we get up there? Not close, but no. Aha. Fuck's sake. Still can't do jumping puzzles. Actually, before I go in, I'm going to save. So I don't have to do that again. Loading. The air breath sounds carry on into loading screens. Catacombs.
Dr. William Holtwick has asked me to take his place for a while. I think it's important that I duly introduce myself. My name is Evelyn O'Donnell. What's your name? Not answering is also an option. But I'd rather you did answer. This attitude will get you nowhere.
Right, so it's over here then. Right, so I guess it is through that door there. These catacombs don't look very catacomby.
I'm sure you've realized this by now. William is a genius. He's the mastermind of all of this. He's the brain. The brain keeps the structure together. Without the brain, everything's out of control. People like him have made a difference in history, and in many occasions they haven't even received the acknowledgement that they deserve. A good way to acknowledge what he's done could be collaborating.
It's an executioner poem. Alright, well, I guess. Oh. Are we going through this hole? I think we are. Hang on. There we go. Let's use the Zippo. Zippo. Right. What is down here? It's more fun. It's a companion cube. What do we need a companion cube for? At least this time. It's probably going up there somewhere. The door's blocked. Ah, this will be what we need the companion cubes for. Hmm. What did that one do? Ah. I see. So yes, we do need both of them. Where do we find the other one? I'm not sure what I'm doing. Nope. I may need some help at some point.
Oh, I was just gonna go straight.
That's fine. I'm in the catacombs now. If that makes a difference.
I see Mr. Cat has been playing with the door again.
Oh, has he?
Looks like he has. Getting old. Cat
Ah.
stretch.
Is there a companion cube around here? Well, I do need one.
Are those the weird pinky cubes or?
Yes. Well, I don't know what they're meant to be, but I think they're rip-off of companion cubes, so they call them the companion cubes.
That's true. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And then I can do a help.
Aha. Aha, there it is. Okay, we can't jump over that, so we'll go around back and... Ah.
Are you new in the organization? Haven't seen you in the halls before. My name is Hans Delacroix. What? You don't belong here? And what are you doing? How did you get in here? It's been 20 years since I last saw a new face or had a conversation. Has anything changed outside? Look, I don't think you should be in here with me. I don't want you to get in trouble because of me, buddy. During the last 30 years, I've been working under Dr. William Holdridge's orders. What did you say? There's nobody outside. So who's been bringing me food all this time? All right. If you get me out of here, I'll give you one of the batteries you need to use the elevator. And get out of here.
I like his jacket. We found a ladder. Close, nearly fell off there. Aha.
I've been working with the doctor for several years now, and I'm highly qualified to do this job. So I'd like for you to treat me like you treat him. It pisses me off. You mocking me like that. You could answer me, at least.
Oh, fuck. Oh, at least it saves me here. That's alright. Where the fuck am I going from here? Oh, tits. Wrong button. I forgot which button was which, and I wasn't close enough anyway. I'll just reset.
I've been working with the doctor for several years now. Really qualified to do this job. So I'd like for you to treat me like you treat him. It pisses me off, you mocking me like that. You can answer me, at least.
Where's she calling me back?
Hmm?
Where's she go back?
Why did I go?
Back.
Because I died? No. Too late.
You got to like the slow jumping.
Hmm?
Like the slow motion thing.
Yeah, I need jump and then use the slow motion thing and then do. There we go. So yeah. I go save because I've done quite a bit. But I have no idea where I'm going from here. So I've got one battery. I'm thinking maybe it's back to the first room. Nope, not that. Not that door. Not that door.
I might need to go lie down soon.
Huh?
I might need to go lie down soon.
Okay.
I'm not feeling well.
Give up. You won't find any answers. There's none. The further
How
you
far have I got left to go?
the more you're hurting yourself. Look at you. You're devastated. I'm back! Have you been good? Oh my! I see you're hurt. When we meet, I trust you'll be in shape.
I don't know what I'm doing. Making a recording makes no sense anymore. This is the last one I'll make. I'm sure I've done the right thing. It'll probably convince Ben, just as he's convinced me. There's nothing left to do for my part.
Document on restructuring of personality. Do you know where you are? You don't know why you also ask the same thing, perhaps expecting a different answer. This protocol, how do you feel? My retinas burn, I feel the punctures in my back every 2 seconds. I get continuous hot flashes. Shall I continue? Have you been provided with your medicine? If you mean the bitter green liquid they gave me every day, then yes, I've been forced to swallow it. What day is this today? I don't even know if it's night or day in here. It's been 1 year since you came here. Well, you've been with us a year. Oh wow. Due to the failure of the previous test, we'll be testing something new. I don't know why you're telling me this. I want to go. You're well aware of that. You cannot leave. Please. Following experiments are focused on your head. I won't say a word to anyone. If you promise to cooperate, we could grant you certain privileges. I don't want privileges. I want to go. I can't help you. You know that. How have you ended up in this hell? Don't you feel remorse? I won't answer that question. How can you bear this? How old are you? 19. But you're a child. Who are you to judge me by my age? A girl is the one who's conducting the tests and the one making the questions.
I'd say about half an hour.
Half an hour? That's not bad. Hopefully I can speed through it. Hopefully if I have a mirror at hand, I can hopefully speed through it. But if you're feeling you need to lie down, honey, go lie down. Okay. Right. Found another room. Let's go have a look. What's in this room? Why can't I jump up there? Don't know, but we'll go around the long way. Damn it. Oh, it's an invisible wall. That's why I can't do it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Oh, I hate the invisible walls. Especially when it's something that I look like I should be able to jump onto. Fuck. And I just can't. I'm dead again, aren't I? Load save. There wasn't anything around here either side, was there? No. I thought because I made it last time I could make it this time. Where am I meant to go?
Click on something by accident.
Hmm?
Clicked on something by accident and now was completely where the fuck I was looking at.
Oh, this time I can make it. Weird. Well. Okay, so this is the way I get back off. Okay. Why did I want to move that there?
Because it stops the lasers from shining.
Ah, no, that's fine. I can move the... It's because it sort of stopped before. That's why I was confused. This door is blocked from the other side.
There's a key to the laser.
Oh, okay. Ow. That's why I don't walk into the beam.
That's why there's a cube for it.
Hmm?
There's a cube for the other laser.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, yes, so there is. Oh, I see, it's in order. Switches, okay. So it's 1, 7. One, 7. 1, 7, 3. Yes, 1, 7, 3, 4. No. 1, 7, 3, 2. Nope. 1, 7, 3, 5. Yes, 1, 7, 3, 5. Through already. 6, 4, 6. No. 1, 7, 5. No. I've got to check the codes. 1 7 3 5 7 3 5 8 2. What's left? 6 and 4.
I'm sorry, Benjamin. When the bosses closed the case and everything happened, somehow I knew you'd come off badly. Back then, I didn't just stand there. I asked Holtwick for an explanation. I knew he had orchestrated all disappearances. Even he admitted it. It was very easy. He only had to obtain an order and William Holtwick would go down in history. But by the time we finished talking, I didn't want to do it. He showed me around the place. He showed me his inventions, successful experiments, even unsuccessful ones. And as he finished showing me everything and giving me an explanation, I lost interest in locking him up. I saw the progress, the development. I don't know how he did it, but the disturbed way in which he saw the world was contagious, and finishing what I started didn't make any sense anymore. He suggested me to join him and I simply accepted. He got me to lend my body to help him. I feel like a fool talking to nobody. This recording will never get to you, but I need to redeem myself, and I don't know how to do it.
Do I... Is there anything else down here? There's now a switch over there, but I don't know how to get to it.
I think he had an order for get the switch at 3-2, then one at 5-6, then 3-2 again, then there was his little room.
Yeah, but I can't get to any of the switches.
You need to pull the original switch again, other things will open up. As you pull the switch, certain rooms will open up, others will close.
As in... Because he said to pull the original switch.
No, not those switches. The one in room 7, whatever.
This one.
You pulled that one, didn't you? You went back and unpulled it. And then went to other rooms to pull those.
Yeah, but I can't get into any of the other rooms because they're all shut.
Then pull the switch again and some should open.
Okay.
pull 3-2 again.
Okay.
Then there was a room that just had a 0, and then something happened.
Okay, that one over there is open. How do I get to that one over there? It's 7-6 that opened then. That's a 0 room, so it's this one that I need to open somehow. No, it's not that one. Nope, not that one. The 0 one is like half open on this side. Nope. There, it's open now. Now where the fuck? Oh, it's here. Okay, oh.
All of these abominations were once people who served as test subjects. I've lost count of the time they've been there, or how many there are. They've outstandingly served their purpose, and I've given them the opportunity to live longer lives. But some of them are the bad memory of field experiments. They torture me, and I'm unable to finish them off. Who am I to execute them?
I see. Now, you know what? Can we quickly save before we go in there? Because I know me, I will walk into it and just get immediately squished and then have to do all this fucking puzzle nonsense again.
So now next bit, if you fall down, make sure you don't get crushed because there are ladders back up.
Because what's on?
There will be ladders back up.
Okay. Ow. I'm glad I saved. Let's try again.
So just be careful that you don't get crushed.
But simulating his father was supposed to be the objective. You can't blame me for having done what you expected me to do. William.
I hope you be beyond this. You deceived me. Your emotions towards the boy almost spoil everything. You tried finishing off the subject that gives everything here a meaning.
I've served you as best as I could.
Do you not have a flashlight?
Exactly. You've been a great service.
No. I think you mean the magnet thing, because it's got a weird flashlight thing on it.
Good, because he saw some kind of shadow play going on while this conversation was going on at the back wall there. Where you could literally see Evelyn die.
Oh. Oh well. I guess I was running back the way I came then.
We'll be backtracking all the way to where the battery goes down.
Ow. Am I meant to get back over there?
Bottom probably.
There's no jumping thing.
Are you not standing on the pink square?
What pink square?
No?
There's no pink square there.
I don't know.
If there was a pink square, I would stand on it, but there's not.
And you're in a different part than I'm thinking of. That's why
The weird thing is that last time we did this, there was a pink square here, but there's not anymore.
well, there was for him when he went back. Are you holding...
There is now.
I was gonna say, are you holding the thing?
No, but now I've died, it's just spawned to be a pink thing. So I don't know whether it was a bug or what, but oh well.
I, Evelyn O'Donnell, in full use of my mental faculties, freely and after a long deliberation, I state that William Holdwick has full capacity to decide on both my health and my life indefinitely, as he did with my parents. I consider he is the only one in the world able to put science before his own life. And my wish is that somebody with this gift can decide on my life as long as the objective is knowledge and the progress of mankind. I hereby sign this statement after thorough consideration. And I ask that my will is respected.
All the way to where the box with the back where you put the batteries in was.
I wasn't expecting this. What a disappointment. I'm sorry you witnessed such a deplorable scene. But you heard it. She was willing to do anything for the progress of science. It angers me that she believes she was able to make her own decisions. I'm sure you're different, though. Yes, I'm sure. We'll
some of
do
the things
great
that's funny.
things together.
Just waiting for him to finish talking.
Battery. You picked it up.
Yeah, I picked it up.
That was what I asked.
Sorry, I thought you said you were not going to put it in, and I was like, no, I was waiting for him to finish talking.
No, I said,
Loading, 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 loading.
I haven't been able to do anything to change destiny. Believe me, when I say I tried my best,
honestly, I think this
but
person
no
took a
matter
lot
how
longer
many
because
trials I
I just
overcame,
noticed that
no
things
matter
like the
how
loading
much
screen and stuff
I
have been cut out.
investigated, I wasn't able to accomplish anything.
There's definitely
I don't
things
even
cut out
know
of
how
this
long
3.5 hour
I've been
video.
here. Although without hope, I trust that you will find the way. I love you.
There's a turning point in which my life changed completely, and even today I feel that I live anchored to that moment. I've always been aware that after that experiment something had changed in me, but I learned to ignore the signs. When I believed I finally overcame all my problems, I could be finally happy I entered hell itself. What was that? Ah, glass. I can't go upstairs, can I? Okay.
Get the key from above the door.
There's a key above the door.
Bedroom.
Bedroom.
Oh, like this person is using the flashlight for everything. It's got a lot of visibility.
Aha. I stopped counting the times I witnessed your death. I'm so sorry I couldn't do anything to change your fate. The hardest thing isn't seeing your son die 1,000 different ways, but I feel like it 1,000 times. The impotence of not being able to do anything about it, and yet still hoping you'll be able to achieve it next time. When the time comes and you've given up and you're certain you can't do anything to prevent it from happening, seeing your own face so full of fears, your son life escapes your grasp, all of it is horrible. Right. What's meant to be in here then? Because there must be something in here that's of use, since it's... Ah, yes. What moved? Aha. Oh, I'm changing the colour of the tiles as I go. Do I want it all glowing or all off?
All dark.
All dark. Oh.
Bravo! 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 My most sincere congratulations, pal! You've been able to remain alive until you found me. The truth is, I didn't have much expectations placed upon you. You surprised me. I suppose you'll have many questions, young man. And I have all the answers you could possibly need. As a token for having arrived so far, I'm going to give you a small gift. Your father is here with me. Great, your son, Mr. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Right, what's to this point? I'll give you all the time you need to get through that door, helping you to satisfy your curiosity for what has happened, and meet your father again.
There's door. One over there.
Are we going through another?
Yeah. Do I need to jump at the end?
Yes.
You had to arrive someday. 288 attempts endorse your perseverance. As I told you before, I know you have many questions, and I'm going to grant you the pleasure of knowing the answers. In the first place, allow me to introduce you to your father. 20 years have passed since you last saw him. Well then, the first answer I suppose you want to hear is why you're here.
Oh, I can actually move around.
You see, truth is, the only one to blame for you being here is your own father. I guess that during your walk through the university, you have heard about something called the Philadelphia Experiment. In 1943, the U.S. Army came asking me for help. They told me they needed to find a way to make their ships undetectable, dodging the enemy radars. They offered me a great deal of money and, for the good of science, I accepted.
Accepted?
I was in charge of a
I
group
know,
belonging
it really
to the
bothered me
scientific
how you
elite of the
said
time.
that.
And we developed a system based on electromagnetic waves to create a field that surround the ship so the sound waves coming from enemy radars would get through it. Something went wrong. I don't know whether it was due to some miscalculations or the executors manipulating everything wrongly. But what at first was meant to be an inoffensive experiment ended with the lives of 10 submarines.
Tenths.
And a one-way ticket to the madhouse for others.
Tenths of Marines.
The only person who got out of there unharmed was your father.
Several
Once the
things
experiment
on
finished,
there you
the
go.
survivors were transferred and examined. I had to carry out some tests on Benjamin. I discovered his brain activity surpassed the usual limits. So I decided to investigate further. Years later, I called him to come to this university to investigate several disappearances, of which I myself was guilty for. And to carry out as many tests as I willed without having to give bureaucratic explanations. That was when I discovered the cause of his high brain activity. A part of his brain had awakened, which responded to dangerous stimuli, recreating a possible future according to the president. That's to say, he was able to have premonitions whenever he or a loved one was in danger. As you've observed, the university is full of cameras and all of these monitors reflect what's been going on all this time. I forced your father to watch you in the few dangerous situations you've encountered. And I've monitored his response to said. I wanted to use those studies to play God. But during these 20 years, I haven't found a way to profit from such power. My last hope was bringing his stimulus to the limit with you. But it has also failed. Another thing I suppose you'll be asking yourself is, what is this place? As you may have already figured, it's not any ordinary university. Some years ago, nobody wanted me to become part of their projects. given the fact that I'm well known for my lack of morality. I decided that my knowledge had to be shared with promising young prodigies on the fields of science and medicine, who would have no qualms about doing what others would categorize as atrocities. They are necessary sacrifices. What would become of medicine if atrocities and perfidious features of which humanity reprints from had taken place? The end justifies all means. That's why I created this institution, a place where only the most bright and decided people would be chosen by me to work under my orders. As experiments advanced, it wasn't enough to have 1 or 2 laboratories locked with a simple key at the university. I needed a place where nobody could snoop around. And what better place could there be than right beneath it? Once to this point, and having satisfied your curiosity, I am pleased to inform you that you'll be an excellent test subject. This is only the beginning!
As far as endings go, I think I zoned out.
It was quite the long monologue.
It was quite a long monologue, that's very true. 1 second, I just want to check something.
Because I was watching it in 1.5 times speed, and I was thinking, Jesus Christ, he's still talking?
He's still talking. And talking. And talking. And talking. And talking. And talking. So let's see. Well, that apparently is... there's only one ending. So I guess that's something. Alright, well, if that is the only one ending, then I guess that is the end of tonight. Final thoughts on that one. It's been a sort of mental roller coaster in many ways, not because of the game's content or anything, just because at the start I felt I was into it, and then I think over the course of the first hour I began to get really annoyed with how much it was making me listen and read to content rather than showing me it, which was really beginning to get to me, because I just felt like I was listening to audio log after audio log after audio log after audio log, whereas the world I was encountering was just walk through here, find a key, open a door, walk through door. There wasn't, maybe a couple of puzzles, there wasn't really that much going on. Also, I don't get why it's called the Crow's Eye. There's been no... At the start there was oh, there's a wing reference, and then that seemed to go away after about the first half an hour, 40 minutes. So I don't know why it's called the Crow's Eye. Overall, I can't really say it was a very positive experience. I feel like it was drawn out. I feel that it basically felt like a blend of Arkham Asylum and Portal, and yeah, the puzzles were alright, but it's very difficult to do a puzzle when you have people move around, so it feels a lot bigger than it is. I do feel that I was quite mentally exhausted by the time I did the second sliding block puzzle one, and I think that I kind of realised I stopped talking and just calmed down until I actually took 5-10 minutes away from the PC just to feed me out and feed the cat, and I realised that I'd actually gone really quiet when I was playing. So apologies if I've been really silent for that, folks. Overall, I would probably say that the puzzles were interesting. Not great, just interesting. I would probably not recommend it, because I feel that it's got a story it wants to tell and the story is so long-winded that it feels like all you're doing is running around reading and looking at audio logs, and even when it gets to the end there's not really a conclusion, it's just still just babbling at you. So yeah, sadly I can't recommend this one, but I hope you have enjoyed, even though I admit I have been very quiet. I hope you have enjoyed watching. Our next streams will be tomorrow. Me and Belle will be playing something. It might be Saints Row, it might be the weird holy game we found that looks fucking hilarious. I'll wait and see what he feels like playing tomorrow. Then Thursday it will be more indie horror. I'll be playing probably one long one and a bunch of short ones, because I've been trying to get at least some of the longer ones done recently, because I've got I've burned through quite a lot of short ones, so I'm trying to get a couple of longer ones done. Then after that Friday is Deep Rock Galactic with myself, Tom and Zeph and Mia. Should be good laugh. Good to have us all back again after Tom being away for a week. Then Sunday will be Dark Tide. There's no Shiraz this week for Dark Tide because he is on holiday, but everyone else should be there. And then next Monday is Verlaston. And then next Tuesday again will be Bar Trauma and more indie horror. So yes, I hope you all had a fantastic time. I admit today's one is probably quite drawn out and probably not the best representation of us playing indie horror games, but either which way, I hope you enjoyed. So yes, you all take care, have a fantastic couple of days, and hopefully we shall see you tomorrow for more energetic nonsense with me and Barry. So until then folks, good night, rest well, catch you next time.